Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server, still checking out the brand new things that are coming with patch 1.59. Looking at the friends list, we did get our friends request that we seen yesterday, which was Ezio. So we do have Ezio here, and we have him for 58 days. So essentially what I did with our dimensional stones is I redeemed my resources out of here to essentially get 200 dimensional stones. That way we could go ahead and see, and I wanted to see if you could actually stack heroes like we did with Ezio. He is the one that we were looking for. We already have Ainz, so ultimately you can stack. So right now with Ezio, I have him borrowed for 2 complete days, meaning we have 58 days left. So essentially it is going to be your hero. It's very, very cool. As long as I can borrow him, and as long as I can borrow him from anybody, which a ton of players over on the test server have Ezio, I can go ahead and guarantee using him, building him, just like I've been doing, ultimately making him a very, very strong hero. But that arises the question of Yukio. No friends to hire from. Remember, Yukio is the very, very first and only pay-to-win character that we've seen for the Dimensionals. So if you did not purchase Yukio, you have never had an opportunity to use him. So again, just saying it one more time, guys, to answer the question, is Yukio good? Yes, Yukio is a good hero. The reason why many players do not use him is, one, he is pay to win. You had to purchase him during the event. He has never come back. We haven't seen him again. With the dimensional stones, with this release of these dimensional stones, you're going to have an opportunity to get Yukio and essentially have him permanently. As you continue to build the dimensional stones, you can unlock him, you can build him. As long as you have access to him from another player, you can build Yukio out and you can use him and see just how strong he is. I went through a couple PvP formations. A lot of players use him for PvP. I've seen a couple teams, chapter 35, 36, 37, 38, that utilize Yukio for his abilities, which we'll take a look at in a minute. Because again, a lot of players, especially if you are free to play, short of murking Yukio for one battle, there was nothing else you could do with him. So most players, he just kind of went to the wayside. Nobody ever used Yukio. But now with this addition, you're going to have the opportunity to try out Yukio yourself. Since it is no longer the trial version, you can build him and see just how strong he is. Because when you look at his stats on paper, and I'm not going to try to pronounce a lot of these, he is very, very strong. So he leaps at his enemies, unleashing 10 swift attacks, dealing 70% AoE damage. So not only does he do 10 attacks, 70% AoE damage, Yukio is immune to all damage while using this ability. So he has a immunity to all damage when he uses this ability, making it very, very strong. And you'll see further why this ability is so good here in a minute. So looking at Phantom Strike, when there are no enemies in close proximity to Yukio, he will rapidly move near an enemy and unleash a triple strike attack. So the first one was 10. This one is a triple strike. Each attack will knock back the enemy and causes them to be stunned. So specifically, this is going to be his knockback that you're going to see when we test him out in the arena. You will actually see the knockback that he does, which is very, very powerful. Not only does he have a knockback, as he has a stun. So thinking of teams with Scrag, where the Scrag Invade team, where Scrag is going to do damage mitigation, Scrag is going to allow him to do more damage, as well as get his ultimate ability up more with the energy regeneration with his 9 of 9 furniture, which will ultimately result in, of course, more immunity for Yukio, which is very, very good. Again, there's a lot of formations that I really want to try with him. Next one is the Shadowfall, or the Snowfall Slash. Swiftly brings out a sword, standing before him 7 times, dealing 70% AoE damage. So I'm thinking AoE damage, I'm thinking Skarath bringing everyone together, Iran bringing everyone together. Massive, massive AoE damage from this hero. Yukio is immune to all frontal attacks while using this ability. So now we have a second immunity with Yukio, which again makes him very, very powerful, dealing with the issues of survivability that we've seen in the past. And then we have Shallow Swipe. Yukio leaps in the air to attack his enemies, dealing 250% AoE damage to nearby enemies. So again, AoE, 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 that is what he is all about, maximizing his damage. I can see Yukio with Queen Queen can really put the heroes together. Skarath can put the heroes together. Anything to really lock down the formation aspect of it, really stacking everybody together to allow him to maximize his AoE damage, because that is what Yu-Gi-Oh is about, and that's how Yu-Gi-Oh is built. So further, looking at a signature item, this ability can be used once per battle. After using his ultimate, he is immune to all control abilities for 8 seconds, and he has that immunity to all damage. So now he has both immunities, which is very, very powerful. His attack rating will be increased by 20%, life leech by 10%, and then it only goes up from there to plus 20. Attack rating is increased by 40%, and life leech attribute is increased by 40 points. So very, very strong there with his attack. Plus 30, Yu-Gi-Oh can use this ability up to 3 times per battle. So now he has a control immunity and he has a damage immunity. Plus he has a ton of damage there, which brings us to his furniture. Yu-Gi-Oh's attack rating is increased by 6% each time he deals damage to an enemy. This ability can stack up to 6 times. So not only from the signature item, massive, massive AoE damage, now he has the ability to stack more damage. If the enemy dodges mitigation or is immune, he will lose 3 layers of the attack rating. And then here it can go up to 15 times. That is right, 15 times we can stack this ability. Again, making Yu-Gi-Oh an absolute powerhouse. But looking at the combinations of other heroes, when you put Yu-Gi-Oh in a formation, let's say with Albedo, you max out her signature item. Now Yu-Gi-Oh will get a defense rating of plus 20, the 25% for her plus 10, another 15% attack rating with the plus 30 signature item, which will further allow him to just absolutely maximize the damage. But wait, guys, you're asking here the question, is that it? No, that is not it, because remember, we are on the test server, guys. The Chaos Bringer. Remember, if he is dodged, he is going to lose stacks. So the Chaos Bringer, because he is a warrior, is going to allow him to not only do more damage on top of it, totally max out. It gives him 40 accuracy. It gives him a significant increase to attack. Then when you look at the 3-piece bonus, the first time he ults, which of course he is now immune to crowd control and he is immune to damage, he provides another AoE damage to his enemies, which is awesome. And then it permanently raises the hero's haste 15 points and 12 life leech. So now there we get 12 life leech. Then again, you go back here to where he is. So that gives us the 12 life leech there. You get another 40 life leech here. Couple that with some other heroes that increase his attack, increase his defense. He is just going to be an absolute AoE monster. And like I said, it's very, very cool to see that he is available now as a free-to-play player, because previously you could never build him. Now, like I said before, there are a lot of heroes. A lot of players do use Yu-Gi-Oh in PvP. Right there, he is in Team 2, which not too maxed out there, but he is in Team 2. A lot of ones that you go through, they do have Yu-Gi-Oh in the formation somewhere. Some of them don't. A lot of them seem to run them together with dimensional heroes. That seems to work really, really well. But overall, guys, I'm super stoked to see Yu-Gi-Oh in formations, really building him out, testing him out, seeing just how strong he is going to be when it comes to people now having the ability to have him. Again, as free to play, you could never have Yu-Gi-Oh. With the new dimensional stones that are coming, you can get Yu-Gi-Oh, which again is very, very cool. As long as check your friends list before you go ahead and spend those dimensional stones, so you know Yu-Gi-Oh is available for you. But I would definitely check him out. I am building him on the pay to win account. I completely want to max out Yu-Gi-Oh and see just how well he works with Albedo. I want to see him with Queen, Joker, Ainz. I want a 5-team dimensional that doesn't have to utilize Arthur. I want to use Arthur with Gwen. I want to use Arthur with a couple other heroes. So I'm hoping to build a solid dimensional team. Essentially, that is going to go ahead and give me the ability to use Arthur elsewhere versus locking him just into the Ainz team, which is already very, very powerful. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Super stoked to see Yu-Gi-Oh and actually being used by a bunch of different players. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.